Welcome back to the cabin, Dinky Doo. Now it's been a while since I've been here, hasn't it? Loads of stuff has been happening. I'll give you an update on all that in a bit. I've got a product review for you before we start. Don't say, oh no, not another product review. It's a really good bit of kit. It's by VTOMAN. You know they're the longest standing supporter of the channel. Thank you so much VTOMAN for supporting me and sponsoring me. Thank you so much. I'm going to do the product review, which I'll get into in just a minute, and then I'll tell you everything that's been going off, and we've had stuff delivered, and I'll tell you all about everything. Plus I want two little favours off you at the end, and I hope you'll do it for me. So just stick to the end. After the product review, I will come back on, I'll tell you everything that's been happening and all the information. I'll see you in a minute. Dinky Doo. Hi, welcome back. Now this is the product review. It is a sponsored review, so bear that in mind. It is a paid review, but it is an honest review because I've got lots of these power stations, all different models off VTOMAN already. I use them every day at my cabin and they really work a treat. Now bear in mind, I've just bought a new DJI microphone, so I'm not 100% sure with the background noise. If you hear fans going, it's not this going loud, it's all the ones in the background, because I have a lot of power stations running to run the cabin, because as you know I'm 100% off grid. So I'll tell you about this product. It's a Jump 2200 VTOMAN, and I'll tell you the information on it because it's just here on the side, so I'll read it out to you. Okay. The battery capacity is 1548 watt hours, so it's a good sized battery, really good. It's a LiFePO4 battery. Your DC input maximum is 400 watts, so that'll be like your solar charge. You've got 3 plugs, and they peak at 4400 watts between the 3. And you've got your DC output as well, which is a car charger. You've got a USB-A at 12 watts, 5 volts, and you've got an 18 watt USB-A, and you've also got a USB-C, 2 of them at 100 watts. And the weight of the product is 38.5 pounds. You heard it first, 38.5. It's a good bit of kit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the specifications of it, and then I'm going to show you the front, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a display on how I'm using it. Okay, how I'm using it, I should say. So first of all, if you look at the back, right, so you've got a fan there for the motor that side, and you've got a fan there for the motor that side. And if you turn to the back, you have a handy little light as well, which comes on. So what we have on the front of the power station is you have your DC outputs, which is for your solar and things like that. And then down here you have your cigarette lighter charger and your other DC ports as well. And then here you have your USB-C chargers, which is 2 of them. And then you should have 1, 2, 3 of your USB-A chargers. And then 1 fast charge USB-A as well. You've got 1, 2, 3 AC power plugs as well. And then you've got your jump start for a car battery. All these VTOMANs, they have jump start as well, so you can jump start a car battery. I managed to jump start a dumper a few months ago with one, that's true that I did. And over here is your port for your extra battery. So you can buy, which I've showed before on the channel, you can buy an extra battery which is the same size as this, same capacity as this, and then you plug into the other one, which is the battery, and it gives you double the capacity, which is absolutely enormous, to be honest with you. It's a good bit of kit. I've got one of them as well, the batteries, so I can recommend that as well. Now they also do solar panels as well. I've got some of the solar panels off them. I keep them outside all the time. I have no issues with them at all. I've never had them conk out. They're a really good bit of kit. So if you look on the website, you'll see more information about the extra battery for this and the solar panels if you're interested as well. Now you also get a pack that comes with it as well, and in this pack you get USB. I think I've dropped one. You get a USB-C to USB-C port cable. You get a USB-C to a USB-A plug-in cable, and then you get your battery charge to a DC, and then you also get your plug and your power brick as well for charging it up, your adapter. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to run through some tests and see how we go with everything. So this is what's going to happen, is I'm going to have the grill, like I've said, that's going to come on just this side, it's going to grill the sausages, and then here I've got this on already, that's on 1000 watts, so that's going to heat the water up. So what we'll do is we'll crank that up to 1300 to get the potatoes going. As you can see, they are raw potatoes, they've not been cooked already, and then we have some mushy peas as well. And then what I'll do is I'll turn this on low where we're closer to time, and then what we're going to cook then, warm up, is the Yorkshire puddings, giant Yorkshire puddings. So I will catch you when these potatoes are starting to warm up more. So as you can see, they're starting to bubble now, so I'll just tilt this slightly and then I'll have to turn this down. So I'll turn it to 600 to see, make sure it simmers nicely. There we go. So the percentage on the power station is 84%. So what I'll do is we'll let this simmer for a bit, and then what we'll do is we'll come back and we'll turn the grill on, get that going, and get the sausages cooked. And when they're cooked, we'll put the grill on then. The oven on. And that's the power station. So I'll be right back. So the potatoes have been bubbling for quite a while. So what we're going to do now is we're going to turn the grill on. Wait, I'll show you the power. So it's on a kilowatt. Because this has just kicked in slightly, so. So it's shot up now to 1.6. It'll fluctuate as it heats up. And you'll see that's on. So it's heated up now. So I will catch you in a minute. So the grill's nice and hot now. So what we'll do is we'll put some sausages on. Put the lid on, you'll hear it sizzle. And then that's the tray, as you know, for the fat to go in as well. So that's cooking away. As you can see, the green lights come on, so it's optimal temperature, if that's the right word. And the potatoes still doing okay. And we're on 73%. So the temperature keeps kicking up and down. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn on the mushy peas. So that's that on now. So I'll come back to that as that starts to bubble away. So we'll check the sausages. Yeah, they're cooking nicely. So we'll turn them slightly. Put the lid down. That's it. So the VTOMAN is now on 64% power left capacity, and you can see how it's running there. Now in a few minutes, you can see the mushy peas. They're bubbling away now, as you can see. Well, can't do both. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn the oven on. So that will slowly warm up at 160 degrees there. And the ovens and the VTOMAN, so you can see it's plugged in here, and the cable, it goes all the way up there to the back of that. So that will warm up now, and then I'll put the Yorkshire puddings in there. So I will catch you a bit further on. So as an update, the sausages are cooking nicely. The mushy peas are just bubbling slightly, I don't know if you can see them just bubbling. I've turned them down to 200. And the mashed potato, well, potatoes will be mashed potatoes, I'll turn to 600. And then the oven is on. So I've just put the giant Yorkshire puddings in. And the potatoes are still bubbling. Peas are still bubbling. And the sausages, they're still cooking. And the power station is on 45%. So the meal is ready now. So the sausages, they're cooked lovely then. And the mushy peas, if you can see them bubbling, they're perfect. So what I'm going to do is, and the mashed potatoes there as well, so I'll turn all these off now. And that I'll leave on just for a few more minutes. And the power station is at 38% left, and I'll be back in a second. So as you can see, we've finished the cooking. We've used a lot of electric simply because everything has been heated up. So we've heated a double hob up. We've had a George Foreman grill that throws a lot of heat off and power, and then we've had the oven as well. So it's at 37% now. That's what's left over. And there's the meals I've made. So me and Kev's going to have our tea and we'll be straight back. Now, I hope you've enjoyed the product review. It's a great piece of kit. I thoroughly enjoyed that meal that I cooked. It's a great piece of kit. It is on offer with VTOMAN at the moment, so I will bear that in mind. Get yourself a bargain, there is an offer on. And in the description of this video you'll see all the information and links for VTOMAN, and there's also a discount code there as well, so you can get yourself a bit of money knocked off for me doing this review for them. It is a paid review, but it's an honest review. You've seen how it all works, you know it's top notch. I've got quite a few of their power stations on the shelves running everything already. I would highly recommend it, I really would. It's a good piece of kit. So that's your lot. So thank you VTOMAN for sponsoring the channel and for being the longest standing supporter of the channel as well. So I will catch you all in a minute. Welcome back to the cabin. Now, I hope you enjoyed that product review. It's a really good piece of kit, honestly, it really is. And thank you VTOMAN again for sponsoring the video. You're really great with me VTOMAN, honestly. Now, all the information is in the description under the video below. Now I'm going to want a favour off you in a minute, so hold on for the favour. I only want a little one, well I want two actually, I'm being greedy. Now what it is, I know that I've been a bit distant on the channel, not been doing many videos lately. Reason why, about 3-4 weeks ago I had a bad epileptic fit. Now I'll be honest with you, I haven't had a fit myself for well over 12 months now. So it's just gone over 12 months, so it really shook me up. But like the last time I had a fit, I went on all these stomach tablets, and like now I'm taking tablets like Smarties for everything. So I think it just affected everything in my body, and obviously my mental health tablets. So because of that fit, I ended up having mental health problems. I was really in a bad way. I was falling to pieces. I just weren't thinking normal, and I just really was not well. And to be fair, Kev looked after me, he's been great with me. So that's the reason why I've not done any videos, but I'm back to normal now, so the videos will be coming out as normal. Also, we've had a delivery this week. We've had two new washing machines. So the reason why we got 2 new washing machines is, you know, when I normally do a product review with a power station, normally I plug in 2 washing machines, don't I? Because it takes a lot of power, that, and it shows that these power stations can take it. So I know that I've done a meal with the last one, what you've just seen. We're on to the washing machines, don't I? So one of them were a Samsung washer. I've only had that washer about 2 or 3 years. I've had nothing but problems with it. Anyway, it kaputted, so I thought I'm not spending money on it. So we got rid of that, and then I had the other washer. Well, I don't know if you remember on the front, the metal was starting to corrode on it. So we sprayed it and everything with white spray to make it cover up. Anyway, it was coming through flaking and it was really getting a mess. So me and Kev decided to order 2 new washing machines. Now I bought one and Kev bought one, but we thought we'd have a really good look. So we went onto Curry's website. This is not a sponsorship for Curry's, but I went on Curry's website, and we've got 2 washer dryers, right? Now both washer dryers are a 10 kilogram drum each. So they're really good, they're computerised. Anyway, right, bear in mind I just said computerised. I'm going to now slot you into a video I made with these washers, and you will laugh your head off with what's happened. So I will catch you in a minute. We've had a delivery today of 2 washer dryers. So that's one at the cabin, and this is another one. So it's a Hoover, I don't know if you can focus on that. It's a Hoover wash and dry inverter steam care. That's it. It's got a 10 kilogram drum, and it's supposed to have a 10-year parts guarantee. So we ordered 2. Well, I bought one and Kev bought one. So we're going to fit them in the kitchen, and then we should be good to go. Now I've managed to bring the washers round. Kev's in bed, he's not so good, so I've done it myself with a trolley. But I've got a problem, don't laugh, right? I've got it installed, this one. I've done a cycle and I've done it on the app, right? So it'll be easier to work first time. So I've added this washer to the app. Well, this washer the app won't run 2 washing machines on the app at the same time. It doesn't look like it will. But another problem I've got is when you turn this on to activate it, all the languages come up, and then when you press, obviously English, you press a button, that button there, and then it works in English. Well, English come up, and I pressed it, and for some reason it's now, I am not joking here, all the writing that comes up is in German. I presume it's German. It looks German by the way it's written. Anyway, so now I can't seem to get that washing machine, this one, to go back to English. It's just coming up with German settings all the time. So every time I move the knob to a different one, this here, as soon as I turn it to a different dial, another setting comes up, but it's in German. So I'm going to have to Google it and try and work out, well, YouTube it, the famous YouTube, and find out why it's coming up in German. And more importantly, how to correct it. So like I say, I've had that on one wash, and I've got this on the one wash as well, and I've plumbed it in down at the bottom down there, so it's a maze down there of plumbing. So that's that. So I'll catch you on a bit. Yeah, that's it. He's talking German to me now, isn't it? It's great, isn't it? So the one nearest to the sink, you have to excuse that noise, it's my ice cube maker behind. So the one nearest to the sink is coming right in, it's coming up in German. I just can't work it out at all. So, and I can't get it to synchronise with the app either. Well, the other one works on the app, so I'm nowhere. So at the moment I've got one washer. So, but I'm going to go onto YouTube, and I'm going to try and find out how to reset it back to the beginning of its programming and do it. So I don't know. So it can only happen to me, can't it? So that's that. Now Kev has also been pottering around doing jobs. He's been great. He's been doing all sorts, Kev. So thanks for that, mate, and thank you for looking after me when I weren't well, Kev, with my mental health problems. You're a really good mate to me, honestly. He was bringing me food in and looking after me, and he did a lot of jobs. He did loads of jobs while I rested. Well, you see, with me, if I ever become ill, then if I rest, that's it. I can recover quick. But if I keep going, I get worse and worse, and I just never recover. It takes me a lot longer. So yeah, I'm back to normal now, like I've said. So now listen, favour, I want a favour off you now. I've got to grab a piece of paper here to get this right. Now what it is, I want you, if you don't mind, to subscribe to 2 YouTube channels for me. Right, now explain what it is. With YouTube, if you get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours within your first 12 months or within a 12-month period, you can then apply to go into the YouTube partner program, which I'm in, which means every time an advert comes on the channel, I get paid for the advert. You get about a penny per viewing type of thing. That's all you get. You don't get much, but it's a bit of money coming in. So I've got 2 channels that are really trying to get to 1,000 plus the 4,000 watch time hours. Now the first channel, which I'd love you to subscribe, is my nephew Thomas. He's a great lad, honestly, he's brilliant, and he's actually a mathematician, which is true, it is. So he goes to a big private school and he is a mathematician, and he's applied for next year to go to Cambridge University to do maths and further maths. So honestly, if you ever had a conversation with him, you're lost after 3 seconds. He breaks everything down into an equation. It does, honest. So he's just set up a new YouTube channel called WOMATHS. WOMATHS. So what I'm going to do is, in the description of this video, underneath the information for VTOMAN the power station, you'll see 2 links, which I'm going to tell you second one in a sec. 2 links for YouTube. If you could just take 2 minutes of your time just to click on their channel and press subscribe, it really helps their channel. Even if you don't watch the video, you just subscribe to do me a favour. I'd appreciate it, I really would. So they're trying to get to 1,000. If you get more than that, that's amazing. Now the second channel is my mate James. He's a good lad and I get on well with him, speak to him a lot, and he's like travelled around the world doing vlogging and that, and he's great, and he's done some really interesting videos. And also he's doing a van conversion as well to turn it into a motorhome. He's going to be travelling around the van life and that. Honestly, he's a great lad, honestly. And he's just launched a new video the other day as well, so you have to watch that. Now, he again is trying to get to his 1,000 subscribers and his 4,000 watch time hours. So if you could just, honestly, if you could just take 2 minutes, go on his channel and click subscribe, really would help the lad a lot. Okay? So like I've said, all the information is in the description below. Now, I'm going to be greedy now and ask for a third favour, right? The third favour is, don't forget me, little me. So it shows I'm a good friend and a good uncle to my nephew, that I've mentioned them before I mention myself, because I believe in that, do you know what I mean? So now, what it is, if you could press the subscribe button on my channel, if you've not subscribed already. So there's a lot of people, I know for a fact, that watch this channel, many thousands every video, and they've not subscribed. If you could just take 2 seconds out of your time just to click that subscribe button, it really will help me a lot. I'm trying to get the channel to grow as big as I can, so it really would help. If you could press the thumbs up for the like button in the video down below, just underneath the video, and the subscribe is just under this video as well. And if you could also, in the comment section, please take 2 seconds, write a comment, because it also helps with the YouTube algorithm, you see. So, and if you want to share the video to other people on other platforms or anything like that, please do that. It will help my channel, it really will. Now that's about it. Now what I'm going to be doing, videos are going to be going up as normal, and I might chuck the odd one in midweek time as well. We have been doing a few jobs which will be in the next video as well, so I'll keep you updated with things we've been doing, and we've got some stuff planned as well. So right, so I will see you. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, now stay safe, stay well, and don't ever forget, dinky doo, dinky doo. See you later.